Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Crassus Entertainment. Welcome to the final Yu-Gi-Oh video I'll be doing on the channel. Possibly, well, ever, really. We've not been on the best streak, not been playing that well. I think we've won maybe once, I can't remember, to be honest. It's taken me forever to get through editing these videos, so I'm not entirely sure. But I've got a good feeling about this one. Like always, guys, if you enjoy the videos, please do like and subscribe. And if you feel like joining in and playing one of these games with us, if you're interested in joining the group, please do let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to get you guys in touch. It's a lot of fun. It's just a bunch of random guys from around the world having chats, having duels, and just having a good time, really. It's always nice. Got a nice compliment there. Say nice. Yes, I agree. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I agree. He's playing a deck I'm very familiar with. I have a similar deck myself, so I know the weaknesses, but I also know the strengths. So I'll have a good idea of which cards to get rid of if I can. I'll have to know a good idea which cards to watch out for. Pretty familiar with this. Let's see how familiar he is with mine. The aim is to end on a high if we can today. We've not been playing well, especially in that last duel. We got our butts kicked. Well, I got my butt kicked. But you know, I'd like to include you guys in the narrative. Why not? Let's try and do a bit better. And we'll set that. This thing, there's not really much else I can do, to be honest. I mean, I can get some tokens up, but without anything to sacrifice, the tokens will be pretty much useless at this stage. So we're going to wait, I think, and see what he brings out, which was a trap. And then in the next turn, I can remove it from play and get rid of his spell card that is up and going. I can't remember what it's called, unfortunately. We've just drawn Obelisk. Ooh, that could be huge. I can activate his effect. If I destroy two of my monsters, I can destroy all of his monsters on the field. So that's what we're going to do. And we're able to reborn a token thanks to a special ability. But as it stands, we're looking really good for the win. Best 2 out of 3. Do you remember that? So will this attack work? I'm going to try and take away half of his life points in one single blow. Okay. So his attack points went down to 800. I've got to give him props for that. Fair enough. That's a good trap. I've forgotten all about that trap card, to be honest. I probably should add it to my current deck. Makes Obelisk really, really weak. Oh yes, thank you very much. So we'll get rid of 2 tokens, 3 tokens, and here comes Obelisk the Tormentor. We're going to switch the other Obelisk to defense mode. That way we've got a super attack and a super defense, and we'll see how this secondary attack goes. Mirror Force. Destroy my Obelisk. Luckily I had that one in defense mode then, isn't it? And I didn't have to get rid of any powerful monsters. I got rid of a few useless tokens to summon him. It's not a problem. God, he doesn't seem to want to play anything powerful. He just wants to use traps and effects to keep me down. I'm trying to go for the win here, man. And here's his Dark Magician. Not strong enough though. But I do have a trap card we could use. So we're going to use Crackdown. It means we get to take his Dark Magician from him. If I was... oh, I don't know which one. He's taking his Dark Magician back. He's absorbed it into Relinquished. Getting rid of the one attack force I realistically had. It's not great. Right, card advance. We now need to see the top 5 cards in our deck and rework them, put them in any order we so choose. Okay, remember, he showed us a morphing jar in his hand. If that is the morphing jar I think it's going to be, then we know if we attack it, I'll have to send a card from my hand to the graveyard, and that's not what we want, obviously. So we're just going to keep using Obelisk's effect, sacrificing those 2 tokens, and I was right, it was the morphing jar. It was the morphing jar. I'm tempted to summon Slifer now. I'm so tempted, so... do you know what? Let's do it. Slide to the Sky Dragon. 4,000 attack points. Go for it, buddy. There's 2 face down cards though, and they could be... Whoa, magic cylinder. I'm the one that loses 4,000, not him. One more mess up like that, and it's all over. We're just going to play 1 monster face down. We'll play this card face down. And 3,000 tap points should be more than enough. It's another trap card, and it's banished Slyther from the game. So obviously guys, there are going to be cuts in these videos, as you've already noticed. I can't show everything that happens in these duels. One, because most of the time these videos take about 45 minutes to do, and it's a bit silly. A lot of the time it takes a while for opponents or myself to make a move. I keep having to leave the keyboard to do other things during this, so it is what it is. But I leave you... Well, we return at this point where I can summon a monster whose special ability will wipe out every card on the field. Well, every card on his field. It's just as powerful as a god, and he's managed to destroy him, but, and crucially but, his field is empty. But we don't actually have anything to attack with. So once again, we're in a bit of a stalemate, and we've managed to destroy his monsters. It was a good effort, Doom. Good effort. Now, if I'm allowed, I will obviously switch Obelisk back to attack mode. But he's only there for 1 turn, unfortunately, which because of his special ability. God cards, when they're reborn from the graveyard, can only come back for 1 turn. Judgment of Anubis gets rid of my Harpy's Feather Duster, wipes out 1 monster, and I lose 1,500 points. So the field is now empty again. Both of us, no monsters to speak of. He's going to use Harpy's Feather Duster, which will get rid of all of my face down cards, and now all in Monster Reborn. That's it. Well done, mate. He's won this game, and he can wipe out what's left of my life points, and he will win round 1. Round 1 is done. I'm 1-0 down. Alright, he didn't summon anything. And he didn't really help himself out either, so we're going to go for it, I think. Should we? Or should we wait? We're going to wait 1 more turn. And there was no notification that came up saying, do you want to do for the opponent to do anything? So his 2 face down cards are useless when it comes to stopping attacks. It just depends if he plays anything else. But this second round so far has been a lot easier than the first one. He does play a monster face down in defense mode. Change of Heart. It's a good spell card. Plays Raigeki. Wipes out my field. So we rebirth a token to defend our life points. I want to keep that token for as long as physically possible. This effect allows us to have 3 tokens born, so now we have 3 monsters. We have no real choice now. Out comes Obelisk the Tormentor. Our attack is face down defense card. Gone and gone. And obviously Obelisk is not affected by monster effects, so he is not destroyed. His face down cards are pointless. He hasn't got any monsters, and he needs to summon something now. And if he can't, we will win the second round. And judging by his message there in the left-hand corner, he hasn't got anything. Let's just see if this works. It does. Boom! We win the second round. We're going into the third and final one. We're going to activate the true name, and we're just going to take a guess about what card is next. Holy crap, Slyther the Sky Dragon. Oh my god, we actually got it correct. We guessed correctly without fiddling around with our deck. Now, we did fiddle around with it earlier, so I wasn't certain. So we just managed to summon 2 Egyptian god cards in 1 turn. Wow! How have we managed that? Bloody hell, what a stroke of luck. Now, because one was special summoned, I don't think they're going to be in our hand for on the field for too long. We'll activate Reckless Greed. Obelisk goes to the graveyard, yeah, because he was special summoned. But that's fine, I don't mind that. We've managed to get Slifer the Sky Dragon onto the field. Oh no. He's going to take relief. He's taken Slifer. 6,000 points. But surely because the Slifer's a... No, he's not. No. He actually hasn't gained a single attack point. He hasn't gained a single attack point. How fortunate are we? We'll activate Supply Squad. Mystic Mine, which will stop him attacking us as long as he has more monsters than we do. Depending on what I draw next could change everything. He is going to use Harvey's Feather Duster. And now Lightning Vortex, which leaves me completely vulnerable. And now he uses Monster Reborn, because of course he does. And he brings back Obelisk the Tormentor. Yikes. Luckily only for a single turn. So I will still be in this match after this. Luckily he hasn't absorbed any attack points from Slifer, otherwise this would be me done. Obelisk goes back to the graveyard. Now the card I just drew can be very helpful. Power of Extravagance. I just banished 6 cards in my extra deck, which are just 6 useless throwaway ones, and I can draw 2 cards. And I picked up the card I really, really wanted. Perfect. This is the exact card I wanted. His effect now eliminates everything on his field. Boom! Yes! Oh, that was spot on. That's the exact card I needed. Right, we're attacking him directly. Oh, he had a Karibo in his hand. He stopped it. Fair play. And now he's going to summon that Morphing Jar. I know he is. And now we have got the perfect force behind us. The perfect force. And obviously Lair of Darkness kicks in. Because we've sacrificed 3 monsters, we can summon up to 3 tokens on our field. He's in a sticky situation. He needs something good here. Otherwise we will win in the next attack. But he went out fighting. Fair play to him. But we are going to win this game. Just going to set that just in case he manages to counter it. But I don't think he will. I don't think he can. I think we've won. We'll attack with Obelisk to wipe out his final defense. Power of the Guardian is gone. Do I want to replay the battle? Yes, I do. His monster's gone. He's got nothing. We win. We end the tournament on a high, guys. We do win the game. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you have, drop that like. Oh, I'm so happy.